this to my computer. Okay, so welcome everyone. This is Donna McDonald, and of course, we always want to start our 10K calls out with some celebration of success. So the first thing that I would like to ask, is there anyone that's on the call here today that this is your first time you've been on a 10K call? So meaning you just recently promoted. Anyone? Donna. Okay. Well, Donna, come off of mute and tell us a little bit about yourself and how excited you are to be a brand new director.
Well, I'm actually, it's 7:30 here, so I'm good, but I'm not a night person or a morning person. I'm not sure what that means, but I'd like to sleep. I've been with Pampered Chef since the end of July, and I had done this before with the home shows, and it was not successful at all. But when I did a line party, I said, you know, this is pretty easy and pretty fun. So started doing it. And I actually got my 5 recruits this month.
Awesome.
Or September, I should say. Sorry, it is October now.
Okay, so Donna, you're a fast track director then.
Yes.
Yay! Wow, everybody, let's give her a big round of applause. It's very exciting. I am sure that you are thrilled with that.
Yeah.
What a great time to promote. So congratulations. And Donna, whose team are you on? Becky's team or Love's team?
Jennifer Henderson and Love, yeah.
Henderson and Love. Congratulations. Yeah. And you live in California or?
I'm in Colorado, northern Colorado.
Great. Well, good. Well, welcome and congratulations. We're super excited for you. So.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So anyone else, Lacey or Annette, anyone else? This is the first time you've been on one of our director calls.
Okay. Yes, I am. Can everyone hear me?
We can hear you, Lacey, yes.
Okay, sorry. I'm out of town with my 2-year-old who's a little out early right now, so I may be in and out, but
okay.
I'm new. I live in the Idaho area. I do a little bit of cooking parties and catalog parties and virtual parties, so kind of a mix of everything, I guess. That's
great.
A little bit about me.
And when did you start, Lacey?
I started, the end of June, beginning July.
Awesome. Okay.
Or beginning of June. And I was with Carly Kirkwood's team.
Okay, great. And is your upline, is that Love Carpenter or Becky is she? Love.
It's Love.
Okay, Carly's right there. Okay, great.
Yep.
So great. So Lacey, were you a fast track director?
What was that?
Are you a fast track director?
I am. I got promoted, I think, in my 2nd month.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. Congratulations. We're excited for you. So good job.
Thank you. I'm really excited and look forward to the opportunity and the possibilities for sure.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Good job. Congratulations. All right. Anyone else? First time that you're on our director call.
Yes, Linda Emmett.
Okay, Miss Linda, share with us. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you're excited about.
Well, I just became, matter of fact, promotion was today.
Woohoo! Yay!
Hey, what are you doing in there?
Wonderful things.
His butt's cold.
With the $39 kits. Amazing. So I'm just really excited about the whole business.
Okay, great. And where do you live, Linda?
In Oakboro, North Carolina.
Okay, and when did you start, Linda?
In March with the $39 kit.
The $39 kit. Okay. I was like, wow, she did that in one day. That's really amazing. Okay, well, congratulations. Super excited for you. Good. All right, anyone else? All right. So would anyone else like to share something that you are just really jazzed about?
Give me a diaper,
something that went well for you in September that you'd like to share with the group?
Donna, I'll go real quick. I just had a new consultant sign in at the end of August, and she is $70 away from qualifying with 3 virtual parties.
Wow.
So she's super excited and I'm super excited, and she did what I told her to do. So yay.
You love when that happens, don't you, Heather?
Yeah.
Good job. Congratulations. All right. Anyone else like to share some good news?
I'll
go
go.
Okay, Heather.
So this is the first time I've been part of the LEAD program, and one of the requirements is you have to submit 8 parties a month and 2 new recruits. And so this month or for September, I was able to do that, and I didn't have to use any of my passes. So I was a little nervous. So I didn't hit Director Green, but I still was able to do that. So that was one thing that was positive for the month.
Well, good for you, Heather. And you know what? And you did such a great job of rallying our team and working the mega party with all the directors. So thank you and congratulations. That's a big goal, you know, to those 8 parties. And sometimes it feels like your feet are definitely to the fire, but congratulations. That's good. You'll get so much out of that program, you know, just like a program here. When you're engaged and you're connected, it means a lot. All right. Anyone else like to share some good news?
I'll go ahead and share.
Okay, we'll get Linda Wood first, and Carly, we're going to go right next to you then.
Okay.
3 personal recruits and 1 team recruit, so that's 4 recruits, and I'm going for 10,000 this month.
Ooh, good for you, Linda, setting some goals.
I already have a recruit for this month, so.
Okay, good. And I saw you already adding some people to our opportunity event tomorrow night. So.
Yeah, he's the one that's going to sign the end of the next week.
Okay, great, good. All right, Miss Carly, go ahead and share.
Okay, so I just real quick, our September was awesome. My personal team had over $18,000 in sales. I had 2 of my gals hit the 5,000 and earn their knife set, and so there's a lot of positive energy on my team, and I'm really excited.
Good, congratulations. Your leadership is showing. Good job.
Oh, thanks.
That doesn't happen by accident. Good job. All right, anyone else like to share? And we'll get started after. All right, well, good. Well, so for the directors, if this is your first time on the call, we'll just kind of give you a brief overview. We always start our calls off with some celebrations of success. We like to, you know, acknowledge all of your hard work and effort. The goal in being part of this is to establish your directorship, but also double. So the term 10K means we want that team to go from a $5,000 a team month to a $10,000 a team month, and that being the norm. Because we know when the team is growing, you don't have to worry about numbers, and you can start to develop your own directors in order to move to upper level. And we want you to that to happen fast, especially those of you that are in Fast Track. You get the opportunity for that second bonus when you do promote another Fast Track director. So we're super excited to help you and kind of give you the foundation, you know, of a strong directorship. So love, Becky, and myself, it's an honor to work with each of you. We know that you work really hard towards directorship, so we're ready to bring you to that next step. So we are so many announcements today. So we're going to talk a little bit about our announcements, and kind of how to process those announcements and how to get that information out to our team. But the first thing that I kind of like to talk about is what I like to call aligning yourself for success. And so what does that mean? You know what, we are going to talk a little bit about how to have a guaranteed success program. And a guaranteed success program is based on specific habits. And you've heard us talk about this before, and maybe, you know, if you're new in the group, you know that good habits lead to the movement that you want, the bookings, the team members, but it is all about creating those successful habits. So we're going to look at 5 principles quickly before we break down all of the amazing promotions that were announced this morning. So you want to ask yourself, as I go through these 5 principles with you today, what is most important of these 5 principles? What is the most important thing for you to focus on? Okay. And you also want to think about, as I mentioned these 5 habits, you want to think about which one of the 5 habits do you want to teach to your team? Because as I talk to you about the habits and as we talk about the promotions that are being offered, you have to remember that we're working with a volunteer army almost, okay? Not everyone on our team, you're probably seeing, they don't have that same focus that you do as a brand new director. So it's important for us as leaders to bring the information to them in bite-sized pieces. And I'm sure there's some of you on this call also. You have busy families, you may have another job besides Paper Chef, you may have a lot of moving parts. So you have to figure out, how do you best transfer the important information to them? So let's get to the first one of the principles to align yourself for success. The first principle is to clarify your goals. So yes, you've all reached that first goal of getting to directorship, but every month you want to make sure that you set a goal for yourself. So you heard Linda Chiriboga. She said, okay, this is what I did last month, but here's what I'm focusing on next month. Next month's going to be a $10,000 month for me. Next month, I'm going to add this many recruits. So you want to make sure that you have a very clear goal about what you want to personally do as well as what you want your team to do. I'm going to read a quote to you. It says, if you're not making the progress you want to make and are capable of making, it is because your goals are not clearly defined. Okay? So that's the first principle, is clarify your goals. The second principle is align for results. So what does that mean, align for results? It means know what your numbers are. So look back at what happened last month and decide what percentage do you want to increase by. It's all about always focusing on, here's what I did and here's what I need to do to get to that 10K team, to get to the advanced director. What's the next step? Okay, so the second one is you have to be aligned for results by knowing your numbers. Okay, now the third principle is to ask for what you want. Your team has no idea, if they're part-time consultants, what it takes to be a director team. And they also need to know what promotions are put by the company in front of them and where they need to be. So example, if the promotion's at $750 for, we know, what's the promotion this month for consultants?
The blanket, the stadium blanket.
The stadium blanket, right. So if they're at 500, you want to make sure that you let them know that what they need to do additionally to get to that stadium blanket. So you need to ask for what you want. So you want them to get the stadium blanket. So you need to make sure that you clearly define that to them, okay? All right, so number 4. Number 3 is ask for what you want. Number 4 is to make small, good decisions. So you can't do everything, right? But you have to make the decisions that are going to get you to the goals that you set for yourself. So the best thing that I can say to you is, when you're doing an activity, you want to ask yourself, is this activity getting me to the goal I set for myself this month? Because it's so easy to play office and not work towards the things that are kind of the elephant in the room. So getting those team members on board, getting to the sales goals that you set for yourself. So it's all about, as number 4, is making small, good decisions. So here's a quote: if it is important enough to you, you will find a way. If it's not, you'll find an excuse. Anybody make excuses for not doing those big things that you need to do? All right. All right, and number 5, and this is a big one. It's establishing habits. Excellence is not an act, but rather a habit. So are you working every day towards adding those team members, making the amount of contacts that you need to have that full calendar, as well as making sure that you are contacting enough people to add to that team, and as well as doing your follow-up. So again, that last one is about creating good habits. All right. All right, so those are our 5 steps that we need to do to align for results. Now we're going to kind of break down all of the information that was given to us this morning. Was anybody overwhelmed when you pulled up the STIR this morning and you're like, oh my gosh, where do I start first? Great information, but you have to decide as a leader, what's the most important information to give them right away, okay? So we're going to kind of go through this, and I would love for us to be interactive because you talk amongst your groups. We have 3 groups that are combined here, and so if you've heard some great ideas, this is a great opportunity to share. Okay, so the first bit of information that was given to us, and of course, one of the most important things we want our teams to focus on, and that's bookings, right? We need them to have bookings. And so they talked, the first girl, I believe her name was Laura Meyer, she talked about booking live parties. And she talked about doing a no cooking live show, which is, how easy is that? You show up, you're not even cooking, but you're showing your power tools, you're getting people excited about booking parties, and you have sales for those people that maybe, you know, they don't want to do the whole cooking experience. So she talked about that. She talked about using products as the way to highlight theme parties also. So she talked about 2 areas. One, the charcuterie. So what a great theme party that is. You know, people are just learning how to even say the word charcuterie, but when you show them how to put it together, again, food is visual, and a charcuterie is a beautiful way to bring food, you know, bringing food to life. The second was a theme show all around the cooking blender. So what a power tool that is. Okay. She talked about booking at the parties. So during the checkout chat, those theme parties help engage and create relationships, as well as she starts at that checkout chat by asking them, what theme party would you like to have? Okay, so she's built that relationship through that. And she talked about one of the things is creating urgency, because everyone likes to be with people that are busy, people that are booking. So that's something that you want to help, especially your new consultants, because maybe they don't have that full calendar, but you can still train them to create that sense of urgency based on, this is the best selling season, right? People are cooking, people are baking, people are gift giving. So train our team to develop that sense of urgency. So it's kind of people like to be around busy people. So that's what you want to work with them on. So booking that night, helping them to give a gift for booking that night of the party. Okay, and she talked about either giving the gift that right there, or giving the gift the night of the next booking. Okay, all right, so then we go into virtual. Okay, so virtual. Now, why? We know that virtual, our virtual hosts and our in-home hosts are our best recruit potentials. So we want to help getting those virtual hosts engaged right away and excited about the opportunity to join the business. So she talked a little bit about that, but she also did her focus, her focus was the follow-up. And she talked about the 2-2-2. Okay. The first two was 2 days after the party. And I love this. I don't know if you guys heard this. So you want your team to do this, is she texts a picture of herself with a thank you. So she's keeping her face, you know, in front of them. The second time she texts is 2 months after with the out of the box text. And then the third time that she's texting was a text with, there's lots happening with the Pampered Chef. Can I tell you what it's all about? So that formula is one thing that you want to transfer over to your consultants. Okay. All right. So that was the booking. So go ahead and look in the STIR and take those trainings so that you're able to use those words to add to your own booking calendar as well as to help your team members book. Okay, the next thing that we need to process is the meal starters are on sale. Okay, everybody likes a sale, right? Now, is that a priority for us to hand over to our consultants? Not right now. Okay, but October 1st to December 31st, those products are on sale. Okay, so they're $9 individually now, and the set is now $25. Okay. All right, she talked about host. There's also a segment in the STIR that talks about using the host rewards to book virtual parties. And it was about, again, the cooking blender. Okay, so so you can go ahead and take a look at that. Next thing is she talks about asking hosts to partner for bookings during virtual parties. How many of you do that? You engage your host. Okay, so Heather, go ahead and share with the group before I share what they had in the information. Share with the group how you engage your host to get bookings for you.
So I do a booking challenge with my hosts. And I give them the words for them to send out to about 6 people. And if 3 of people book, then they get a extra gift added on. And then the months that I was having a hard time getting some bookings, I did it where if they had 3 qualifying parties, they get $100 credit from me on a party later. And then I did it on a party that I didn't have a host on, so I was able to put it in and get the 50% off on something.
Okay, great, good. That's wonderful. All right, anyone else? Want to share how you engage? Okay, so that's it. Go ahead, Linda.
Just in my virtuals, I'm actually better in my virtuals than I am cooking. Okay. But we have posts that go out, and with host coaching, my virtual hosts, they are actually tagging people in that particular post about booking, and it seems to be working because I have a lot of bookings lately from my virtuals to the tune of like 3, 4, 5.
Awesome. I love that. Everybody would like that, correct? All right. So good. It's all about getting your hosts on board to help get those bookings by offering some type of incentive. And you know, they will do that, especially when you're offering some free additional products for it. Okay. So bookings is key. The other next thing is the Disney Toy Story. Those products, October 1st to December 31st, are 35% off. And you'll have a second surge because October 8th, the DVD comes out for Toy Story. So you'll want to make sure that you do that. Now, again, is that something that we want to prioritize? Is that something we're going to put out there tomorrow? No. Okay. What is the most important thing if you have not put it out already to your team and to your customer base and your what would be the most important thing right now?
Enrichables.
The sale on the kits.
Yeah,
sale on the kits. Absolutely. The sale on the kits. The anniversary. So first of all, encourage your team. First of all, create the big picture. The big picture is that we are celebrating our anniversary. And our anniversary is the connection that people have to Pampered Chef. It's that connection that when people say, I love Pampered Chef. And when they know we're celebrating our 40 years, it's something that is, you know, it's the heart tug. So you want to start with the heart tug first. And then that $39 kit. Now, I'm going to totally embarrass Love here, and she's on the call, but I want you to spend the next few minutes. I'm going to screen share, and I'm going to share with you Love's, it's about a 5-minute video that she did at the home office about recruiting with the October anniversary. So hold on, let me screen share with you, and we're going to go ahead, and she did an amazing job. So
what's so wonderful about the month of October is that this is the month that our founder, Doris Crystal, first started her Pampered Chef business that grew into what we have, to the Pampered Chef that we have today. And this is the month that we really celebrate what's at the heart of Pampered Chef, both our products and our amazing business opportunity. This is the month that Doris took that risk and started her own business. And how amazing would that be if we have the power to empower others to change their life by starting their own Pampered Chef business in our anniversary month, and impact thousands of lives for them to be able to bring in income for their families this time. Some of the things that I plan to do right away to impact recruiting for the month of October, both for myself and my team, is for us to start contacting prior recruit leads who we talked to in the past and timing just wasn't right for them. And this could be the perfect time for them to start and the perfect opportunity for them to start with our anniversary kits. The second thing that I plan on doing is contacting every single host who is currently on my calendar, whether it's for the month of October, November, December, or January, and let them know about this exciting news. Who knows, they just might want to get their business started early before their show ever comes around. And then they can be their own host of they can be the consultant of their own show. And the third thing I plan on doing is contacting past hosts on my calendar, whether they express an interest in the business or not, contacting past hosts, because you never know, timing just could be right this time of year. Everybody's looking for extra money for the holidays. How wonderful would it be to help people have a debt-free holiday this season? And also contact everybody in your parties. You never know who in your parties or who at your cooking shows might be interested in starting a business like this. So offer it to everybody. You absolutely can't prejudge. Because what I find often is it's the person that you least expect. It's the person that is the most excited to get started. In addition to that, I really challenge you, I'm going to challenge my team and challenge myself to contact those people we've been a little afraid to ask. Some of you might know it as the chicken list. Who do you know in your life that you really think this could be a good fit for, or you really think they would be amazing at this, but you've just been a little afraid to step out of your comfort zone and ask them? Why not ask them with their anniversary kit? What a better time to ask somebody to join you in the business. So some of the things that I might say when I was reaching out, if this was a past lead who had expressed the interest, just reach out to them and say, hey, I know we had talked about you getting started in Pampered Chef before, and it just wasn't the right time. And Pampered Chef just announced an incredible offer for our anniversary month, and I'm super excited to share it with you. I thought of you right away. Just as simple as that. Same thing when you're reaching out to your current host and your past host, that you're super excited because Pampered Chef has announced a special anniversary offer, and you thought of them right away because, and make it personal and tell them why you thought of them. And let your current host know that they can get their business started for the holidays and use their show to jumpstart their business. Remember that the $39 starter kit is just a starting point for recruiting conversation. We have 2 other amazing kits at anniversary prices this month, and all 3 kits have everything that your new consultant needs for both in-home and virtual party success. We have 31 days to take advantage of this incredible anniversary special. So I encourage you to get started right away, and I challenge you, how many people can you contact in the next 24 hours about this incredible opportunity? How many people can you contact in the next 2 days, in the next 3 days? Set a goal to contact someone every single day the month of October. because we have all these great tools with Pampered Chef, an incredible new deluxe cooking blender, and a great new product line. And all of those things will still be there after October, but this offer will not. So spend your time wisely this month and reach out and contact as many people as you can think about this incredible opportunity. So I just want to encourage you to ask everyone this month. Ask everyone. If we don't ask someone, we're making that decision for them. And it should be their choice, not ours, if they want to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. The worst that can happen when you ask is that they say no. And the best thing that could happen when they say no is you can get a booking on your calendar because you took the time to share the business with someone else. So ask everyone.
All right, come on, you guys, let's give it up for Love. That was a great video. I was so proud when I saw her smiling face there. I said, we have a star in our midst. But great ideas. Okay, so now what do? We're excited about that. We have to get our teams to embrace that same concept. So think about that. What could you do for reach outs to your team with that information? How will you do that? Because they're not going to watch it. Okay, that's the first thing. Don't assume they're going to watch it. We have to direct them there. So we have to give them a call to action. That's the most important. So you can say, here, share one tip that Love recommended we do with the anniversary kit. Okay, have them post that. You all have team pages, have that post that on your team page so you can see that they are digging into that information on the stir. So Love talked about reaching out to someone every day. Do a spin-off on the 39. Post a list of 39 names of people that you could reach out to. You know, put their names into, into a drawing for those that show you 39 names. So we want to be able to jump on to the opportunity events that I know all of your teams are offering. Love, you're offering yours every week, right, through October? So you want to make sure that you engage those team members. Okay? Now, as Love shared some of those ideas, who were names that came into your own mind, the people that you have on your list? Did it get you excited? Okay, so if you show that you're excited, it's going to be contagious and your team is going to pick up on that. So go live in your team page and share what you're excited about with that promotion. Who are some of the people that you're going to reach out to? What areas of your life, you kind of dug a little bit deeper into? And I loved her afraid to ask list, because everyone can relate to that. Everyone has someone that they're afraid to ask. So that could be something really fun, like who is like the big scary wolf in your life that you're afraid to ask. Okay. All right. So that is really key, is to get that information out to your team and sooner, obviously, than later. Now, Love did another short video on onboarding new consultants. She talked about Dash. She talked about the new consultant rewards, and she talked about coaching. So that's something that you want to put on your list to get that video done tomorrow. Okay. I talked about the hottest party is the Power Tool party. So you know what? You can, reach out. And I love the Power Tool party, thinking about a couples party, because men love power tools. So do a little spin off on power tools and couples parties, okay, and sharing that. They talked about the holiday gift guide that's now available. The gift sets are specially packaged for this holiday with pretty boxes. So that's something that, people won't even have to wrap. We've been asking for special packaging for quite a while. So that was something that was exciting, that they are doing those holiday gift sets. Okay. All right. Host specials. Again, 60% off the must-haves. So that is something that, you know, we want to talk to them, you know, talk to our teams about right away, is those 60% must-haves. The enrichables. Yes, one of the things that you said, yeah, we have the enrichables are available. They're available now. So we want to make sure that our consultants have subscribed and who they're reaching out to. So then that would be a call to action to ask them to make, you know, 10 reach outs a day, you know, towards the enrichables. Okay. All right. Your to-do list for tomorrow is to make sure, if you have not already, registered for the nationwide leader call. So that is tomorrow, and they are going to be talking about the enrichables on that call tomorrow, amongst other things. So if you haven't, and we talked about what another promotion is, they're earning the stadium blanket. So a bit of information is, first goal is getting to 750 in the first 4 days. So that can be through a virtual party, that can be through you know, an in-home party, but we want them to get that 750 sold right away. Okay. We also this month have our Help Whip Cancer fundraiser, the 25% fundraiser for the Hope Lodge. So challenge each of your team members to do at least one fundraiser. Okay. So we have lots of information. We want to determine bits and pieces and use your STIR in your weekly action items that they've broken it down, and go ahead and go live in your page with what you want them to have your action items to do every day. Okay. All right. So you can do, like I said, you can do a video, you can use the STIR. They have great marketing information. But as a leader, you want to set them up for success right now with getting that $39 kit out there and adding on those virtual parties first. Remember, it's 4 parties a week, adding 1 more team member. Okay, so we have to embrace that 4 parties a week in order to get to that 10K team. The first thing, though, what did I start the call with asking each of you to do, was the first thing was to set your goals. Okay, you have to have your goals set and share those goals with your team, so it becomes a team focus, not just your focus. So we want to be strong leaders. In order to be strong leaders, we want to create the vision. Pampered Chef's given us the tools. Now it's up to us to create the vision, create the excitement, and create the desire for them to move their business to the next level. Okay? All right, so any questions, anything that you need clarification on before we wrap up our call? You guys all look a little brain dead. That's all right. But it is day 1 of the first day of the month. Donna?
I have one. You were talking about the national, the leadership call and registering. Where is that?
So it is on, go to, let me move this. Oh.
Go to the For Leaders Only section.
Yeah, it's on Explore.
Okay.
Go Explore, and then you can register there, and it's meetings and webinars. You'll click on that, and then you'll register. There's the call on the 1st, and then we have another call on the 14th that is more of a networking, you know.
Gotcha.
So both calls are very valuable. You want to make sure that you jump on those.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. This will be your first call, Donna, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Lots to learn.
Love?
And y'all might, I was in another call, leading another call, so I came in late. So if y'all already talked about this, then that's fine. But since we have a lot of new directors in here, did y'all talk about the difference between the recruiting promotion for September and the recruiting promotion for October?
We did not.
Okay, so I know we have some new directors in here. If you happen to have anybody on your team that makes a comment about that, we just want to equip you guys with how to respond. And if you think about this, I think you guys know this, but sometimes people just see, oh my gosh, a $39 kit, and they just go crazy and they lose their minds. But guys, the September recruiting promotion was actually a much better promotion than the $39 kit promotion, okay? What do they get to earn when they purchase that $39 kit? Just the regular host rewards. The regular Fast Track rewards. There was no bonus. Does that make sense? So those that signed in September, yes, they spent $50 more in their kit, but they can earn a $350 blender. The people that are signing this month are not earning that. They're earning the regular host rewards, which host rewards, regular new consultant rewards, Fast Track rewards, which the September sign-on people are earning, but they're also earning a $350 blender. So this promotion is a better promotion in that we're going to add more people to our teams with this promotion because people go wild about a $39 start. But I want you to be able to equip your September sign-on people. They signed with the better promotion. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So they're getting more,
Yes.
more for their investment.
Absolutely. And they signed in September.
Actually, they could earn it by having a show as well as by being as the new consultant bonus.
And because they signed in September, they have all 31 days to work this promotion and have people join their team. And every single person that joins their team with this $39 kit, they can earn at least a $100 cash recruiting bonus when that person qualifies. So the people that sign in late October, they don't have 31 days to offer a $39 kit. So I just wanted you to be confident if one of your consultants says something about that, because they really did sign. They have the whole month to work this new kit and they had a better offer. But yes, we're going to recruit more people. This is an awesome promotion to build your team, and you will be able to build your team more this month because more people will start for that lower price kit. But the September people are getting more. Does that make sense?
So they're the chosen ones.
Yes. They get to take advantage of both promotions because now they can recruit with this promotion. So I just heard that some people saw some comments today on some.
Really? Yeah, I didn't hear that. So good point. Thanks, love. I guess it's all in our mindset, right?
Guys, you know that there's people out there in life and they look at the glass half full or the glass half empty. And some people went a little ballistic and I just heard people were saying, I should have waited till October. Well, no, really, you shouldn't have. You got a much better deal. But anyway, in case someone from your team approached you, I wanted you to be confident and they signed up with the right bonus.
Exactly.
But you probably had people you talked to last month that maybe couldn't spend the money and didn't have the money to get started that will start this month with a $39 start.
Absolutely. Thanks, love. All right. Any other comments, questions? All right. I cannot wait to come back with you guys next week and hear about all the team members who's already qualified for the blanket. We are rocking this. I mean, Pampered Chef has given us so much to start this season with that it's hard to not be excited. So get out there, talk about, our anniversary and everything that's happening. Wear your logo wear. Shove from the mountains, ladies. You guys got this. All right. Have a great evening. And Donna, you'll be up for a few more hours, but the rest of us are going to call it a night. So, all right. Good night, everyone. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.